There's this YouTuber called Ralph the Movie Maker, and I've been watching his videos for several years now. I had heard that he'd made films, but never seen one of them. However, yesterday I found one of his films free on YouTube called King Candy. So if you haven't seen this film yet, I'll put a link in the description because I'm going to jump right into spoilers. Ralph Sepe, the writer, director, and main actor of this film, is kind of a role model of mine. He creates film reviews and films for a living. That's kind of my dream right there. And after seeing Ralph Sepe's King Candy that had the budget of $500, I'm very excited to do something similar for my future. Every scene in this film is handled with such care. I particularly noticed that the lighting and editing were handled exceptionally well. In fact, it was the best lighting I've seen in a long time. I found the story to be quite intriguing, how someone can change their beliefs as soon as they find a way to exploit something for their own gain. Something I particularly enjoyed about this film is the fact that the main character is a bad person, and the film knows that he's a bad person, but doesn't try to erratically change that fact at the end of the film to enforce a cheesy character arc. Instead, the character arc for Glenn is more realistic. He feels no remorse for his actions, and he knows that he has done the wrong thing. And in consequence of all the wrongdoings, he loses his girlfriend and a trust in Tim. There are still consequences for his wrongdoings, and they aren't just resolved by him yelling,
"I am not a real shark slayer!"
Speaking of references, there was a Shining reference that I thought was rather clever. Something else I also like is how Glenn starts to gain more power and he becomes more strategic, always making sure that in a situation he is the one in power. He lets the vultures into his home and establishes dominance with a more dangerous weapon. He passes the empty gun to Tim to see if he'll betray him. Once you gain so much power, the only thing you fear is losing said power. I really enjoyed this film, and it gives me ideas of what to do in my future. So if you want to see more film reviews like this, consider subscribing, and thanks for watching.